Alright guys, welcome back to some more Outer Worlds 2. We're on part 8. Gonna get right back into that main mission. Fiends in high places. So we gotta follow DeFreeze to the Greater Tranquility Station. So let's hop back into the adventure. Alright. So if you guys don't remember, if you didn't watch it, we did lock in our 5th companion. We got Tristan here now. So that's what he looks like without the mask. He's an arbiter. And we have one more spot, so we're gonna keep Oz and Tristan for now. It is kind of crazy. Look, we definitely killed one of his people in the beginning. Alright. Find a lead on DeFreeze's whereabouts. Alright, let's see if we can find her here.
On behalf of everyone in Auntie's family, I want to thank our hosts for securing this wonderfully austere venue to begin our negotiations for peace. With tensions being patched in Golden Ridge, I am certain we can both profit from a merger. But surely the good Vicar Laureate and his fellow shareholders have some thoughts?
Madam Vice President, I and my fellow counselors remind you that this is no merger, but an alliance. By ending the war, we may focus on the true threat to our society, the rifts.
Guess that engineering is coming in handy. I don't know what that does exactly, but we did it.
That ship over there bears more than a passing resemblance to the Incognito. Perhaps it belongs to that wayward backstabber of yours?
Alright, so he thinks this is her ship. Man, let's go check out. See if we can find any details. So nothing here.
Architect.
Perk, scrapper. Don't have that.
Mercy. Is that supposed to be
Private journal.
some manner of satellite? It looks like it was assembled by a drunk, blind waste technician.
I got an advanced decryption key. So maybe let's check out for the scrapper perk. Was that it? Nothing else? Alright. So I am kind of curious to see what the DLCs are going to be like for this game. I know in Outer Worlds 1, the other two were amazing. So I got some high hopes for this game. But let's find our way in. Somebody's back here.
Be still, Cadre. But don't let this interloper out of your sight. It's you, is it not? The one Agent DeVries warned me to expect? Well, see here. If you intend to stop me, you're far too late. Preposterous. Our mission to stop the talks is a righteous one. Why would I ever jeopardize it for the likes of you?
You can answer our questions now, or scream the answers later. Your choice.
You'll do no such thing. My willpower is stout, my loyalty unshakable. And even if by some low chance you could extract my knowledge, you'll never truly understand. If our deaths buy Agent DeVries and our comrades the time they need, So be it. But you've not seen the mechanicals we procured. Not how extensive security measures were in these old places. Doubt you should make a dent, even with your firepower. But it doesn't matter what you do. The rest of our team is pushing forward. Agent DeVries is right. The only way to save us from destruction is to save the Order from itself. True, if we want to preserve the Order, we shouldn't kill our own. But I fear that eventually the rot of beguilement will eat us from within. Indeed, you may be right. A single weed is easier to stamp out than a meadow full of them. Fine then. I surrender. See this screen? Agent DeVries' orders for each of her strike teams are here for the taking. One team is in the next chamber, in fact. They're using the Seer's codes to gain control of the automechs and secure the station. All while Agent DeVries makes for the forum chamber to eliminate the delegates. You'll also need this. Her guards have commandeered some frightful reinforcements, and you'd do well to find the control hub to disable them before you're spotted. That's my end of the agreement upheld. If you truly intend to stop her, best be on your way now. May the numbers guide you.
Good boy. Find a way through the station.
Hardly a challenge. Let's see what these knaves gave their lives not to protect.
All right. So they're gonna find their way through. Yeah, you better get out of here, buddy. Let's check this out over here. So I'm hoping this is nowhere close to the end, because there's no way we could be catching DeVries that easily. Alright, so there was one over there, there's one over here. Let's just use this one. Going down. I think the other one was going up. Find the broadcast booth.
I'm no electrician, but I'll wager this gadget is missing a what's-it. Crucial part, really.
Beyond his depth, he and his ilk won't anticipate an alliance.
He's not my sovereign.
Yes, right.
Oh shoot. Engineer coming in clutch.
Landing a strike against the Protectorate in this state will be something like wrangling a galloping redworm.
I am unfamiliar, but I presume that to mean it will be without exertion. If so, then you are perhaps even more ignorant of Arcadia than I calculated. The Sovereign, guide him, is as ineffective as you suggested, but his advisor, the Consul, is not. These executions, these impulsive attacks, are solely his influence.
Alright, so I think I disabled the auto mechanics. So we got a greater tranquility fuse.
I could perhaps say the same for you and your reputation for putting profits over people.
Alright, I can't get over there.
Suggest we pivot our discussion back to the real.
But I see something in that box. If only they let us have like a jetpack or something. Alright. I think this should go across. There's some hostiles back there. Alright, it turned on our slow-mo gadget. Let's... wonder if I can see through. Alright, there we go. So we got auto mechanics over there.
Auto mechanicals.
This will turn mechanicals hostile against all unauthorized personnel. The dragons to permanently disable them.
Twice as hard to kill and half as fun.
All right, that's what we want to go with. So they're disabled now. We could go through that door. Let's kind of sneak through and see. I feel like we just end up over there.
Aggressor at hand.
Oh crap. Damn it. They see me. Maintenance access. I need lockpick 8. Okay. Let's just see what's up here. All right, there goes the greater access key card.
In turn, I wish to thank you for toning down your bloviating.
Can't do anything with this. I guess not. Robot's already dead. Alright, this is the door we were coming through at first. Alright, so we should be able to go down. Now we got the key card, let's get in. Uh-oh. Another flaw. Teetotaler. You avoid drugs at fault, leaving you particularly vulnerable to their effects. Toxicity gained from using our inhaler is increased, but the inhaler is more potent to your metabolism. Plus 25% toxicity received from the medical inhaler. Plus 25 health restored by the medical inhaler. Yeah. Reject that one. I don't know where this leads to. I see the room over there, but I probably have to cut this power out somehow. The massive blades of certain fans will make quick work. Even the toughest directive agent, however, to skillfully use your tactical dime dilation, you'll be able to skip through it unscathed. Okay, makes sense. Where is that at? See if I can go through. Alright. That's clutch. Let's have a look-see. Alright, we have the fuse. Examine fuse box.
Let us turn our attentions once more to Golden Ridge. I am grateful we could come to an accord after that unfortunate attack on Outpost Opportunity, but many questions remain.
We get a Grandular helmet.
This bit of data then. The true culprit of the attack was a proctor named Svoboda. My brave colleagues found her out and promptly executed her.
Ah, so the Order is capable of
All right.
decisive action. I had doubts.
I'd like to discuss your efforts on Paradise Island. We may have no physical there, but we are ever watchful. Our observations suggest that matters have been delicate.
The Protectorate's accursed
So I'm wondering if we can put the fuse in different locations
Fairfield
to get across, like over here and stuff.
crushed our productivity.
A tragedy.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Foreseen. Perhaps it is for the best then that you did not manage to bring the refugees of Westport to your door. Yes, we heard of that too.
All right, not this way. That's the way we came. So I see a guy down here. Not really worried about taking him out. Alright, so that's Tristan's power. Pretty tough. So now Tristan is right on D-pad and Oz is the left. So it'll mix them up. I honestly don't know where I'm going. I really feel like I had to put a fuse inside that robot up there. Oh crap, I went all the way back down. Not inside the robot, I meant the fuse box on that side. Oh dang.
Focusing sensors.
Looks like that robot's alive now. Is this... You know what?
Search. Results uncertain.
I leveled up off that. What was I gonna level up? I was going to do lockpick 8. So at 7, we got a new perk. What it said, Scrapper. Let's try the Scrapper one, since we're dealing with some auto mechanicals. And let's kill this one over here. Take him out, Tristan. All right. Let's go back now. So it seems to be back this way. And that's what I was saying. I think I'm gonna have to put a fuse in here, just so I can get across. So let's see if that works. And yeah. Hopefully this works. All right. We got another giant fan. Freeze. All right. That seemed to work good.
According to my analysis, neither of our parties has enough goodwill with the...
Wow, if we had the perk Tinker. If only we saved it for when we got over here.
See directly to an alliance. A swift end to the war is highly...
We need Gun 5 or we need Brilliant. Dang.
You had to run a quaint predictive model to come to that conclusion? Did your numbers give any insight into making this war worth my while?
Atrium. My records do not indicate that any authorized personnel remain aboard the station. But I am programmed to exchange wares for monetary compensation for whosoever seeks it. This sector's long-departed personnel seem to make good use of these.
All right. We got an advanced decryption key. We got a black hat. Let's get the decryption key just in case. I want to see what that black hat is. Got some mag picks. Let's buy all 3. Don't really need any weapons. Have a lot of the same stuff. At one point, I'm gonna just have to go through all of them because we still have some other weapons that we got that we haven't tested out yet. All right, we'll go through all those later. What is the black hat? I've never really changed my outfit since. Got Zane's helmet. All right, there goes the black hat. Huh. Never really changed their armor either. And I have a lot. But that's the only gold armor I have. So we'll keep that. Got another pitch ball card.
Seems this is a stockpile area for our foes. Normally, I would turn a blind eye to the recommissioning of such resources, but we are on something of a schedule.
Let's see what's back here. Scraps. Got some guns. I got another fuse here. What if that locks the door? Let's see. All right, no, it doesn't. But it probably does stop that. Stop us from getting across. All right, so it's a little tricky with the fuse boxes. You actually need them. What's this? Oh, nothing. All right, we're almost there. I don't remember exactly, but I feel like in the last one you were able to change your companion's clothing also, if I remember correctly.
There's an ambush coming. Oh, I love a good ambush.
All right, the door is barred shut. But I think that's the room we need to get into.
Giving our foes a few other targets shall make our fight all the easier. Utilize those automech codes. Codes, if it pleases you.
I think I turned them all off. I want to go up there, but I want to see what's over here. If there's anything. Door is shut. All right, let's go up. Oh shit. It was an ambush. So there's a fuse.
I am primed to punish.
I got him. Alright, we have fans on both sides. Let's see what happens if we go through. And I think there's one more on the other side.
Prosecuting viscerally.
Huh. All right, we're about to get attacked. Let's go through this one. Some slow-mo action. All right, that one is on too. All right, let's go out there and kill him. Now we can get across. Huh, I am about to see. Pink. One hit.
We're almost through here. Nothing left but to take the lift to DeVries.
Oh. Little sprat. Wait a minute. I smell loot. Not going without that. Let me see, nothing in here. Nothing to turn off. Got some broadcast records. And that's it. Yeah. Going up.
We came here in good faith to offer a merger and an alliance, and yet our parties will still be at each other's throats by the end of this. Is this really what you want?
It'd be foolish to even consider an alliance when you so clearly wish to bend Arcadia to Auntie's will. Should the fighting intensify, and it shall, it will be due to your pride. Presiding Bishop Ruth Bassar already possesses the foresight necessary to lead a colony and better its people. Until
What happened in here?
I fear we will never reach an accord.
Foresight is nice, yes, but what about the entrepreneurial mind?
Ooh,
We may have lost our brightest
machine pistol.
but there are promising employees
Alright, not gonna lie. That sounds pretty tough. Just want to test it out.
So you think that you certainly have strength in numbers indeed, but Arcadian matters are best suited for Arcadians. We actively collect data to understand how to serve our people, after all. Look no further than the
Where's their security detail? It's like they're asking to be killed. Amateurs.
Dang, somebody done slaughtered them all.
if he couldn't see his right hand was actively undermining him, even with his data.
Meanwhile, Auntie's
I feel like it's a trap.
crisis it helped create. My projection
We're about to get set up, or we're gonna have to fight somebody.
more interested in what you can steal.
Dear Vicar, you are not yourself. Perhaps Auntie and your bishop should continue these talks. We'd be happy hosts. We do enjoy dazzling guests with a tour of our stolen artifacts.
There is only a 14% chance that you are jesting. No. If anyone in Arcadia is fit to host such discussions, it is presiding Bishop Bassar. Anyone else would be an insult.
You have a nasty habit of arriving at the wrong time, Commander. History repeats itself, doesn't it? You show up attempting to disrupt my plans, only for me to submit you to an untimely end, though I'd no wish to. I only did what was necessary back on Horizon Point, and I am fully prepared to do so again. These delegates you came to save, I'm killing them both, and any hope for peace will die along with them. This is the only way if we hope to close the rifts before it's too late. Spare me that sanctimonious drivel. You'll never be Commander Zane. Don't even try. Such ambition. But that requires anyone to know that you were here. Or to remember you at all. It's in your best interest, Commander, to hear me out. I am doing everything with what little power I have to stop the rifts from destroying the galaxy. I am so close. With the right data and the prototype rift modulator hidden away in a protectorate lab on Praetor, the Order could finally figure out how to control the rifts. But like the protectorate before them, Auntie's Choice must never have access to that technology. You should. We can't let Auntie's ilk obtain the prototype or the rift data from the Earth Directorate satellite. Combining them means they'd have the power to control the rifts. The Order alone should have this power. They can be trusted to close the rifts. But if they share this knowledge with Auntie's Choice, the entire galaxy's existence will be at risk. You know who these corporatists are, how they deal with their competitors. Imagine now how a war spurred by greed might be won when fought with rifts instead of guns. You see? The Order must not sacrifice their principles for a childish attempt at peace. If they don't complete the mission they started, everything I have done will have counted for nothing. Just moments ago, you meant to kill me where I stood. What other options could there possibly be to save the Order from itself? Negotiations are shaky, it's true. But if either side is desperate enough, they'll make an appeal too good to turn down. The deaths of their envoys would sour that. If I can do anything to put doubt in either faction's mind, I'll do it. You were an Earth Directorate agent once, you understand the need to be thorough. But even if what you say is true, there's no undoing the past. Not for me. I don't belong here. And the Earth Directorate's nothing more than a memory. This mission is all I have. So if you won't leave me to carry out my plans, Commander, then all that's left is your bullet. Savannah. I was never a good friend to her, even when she was all I had. Sometimes I thought her a fool for putting such faith in me. But if she still does, maybe. No, it doesn't matter. You should hate me for what I've done to you, to your crew. You can't possibly wish for me to live.
I really don't. But let's see how it goes.
Oh, so you pity me? Think me mad? I was a fool to think someone like you could ever understand. Let's finish this.
I guess not. She wants to die.
Revenge killing was my favorite. Thanks for including me in the fun, Commander.
Oh man, I should have had Niles here. His dialogue probably would have been different. Oh well. She's cooked. I get a plasma pistol and her jacket. Ooh, simplifier.
But unless we're planning on merging with perfection, we should probably run fast.
We got ourselves a sniper, boys. I did like that pistol though. So I do have to unlock a 4th slot. Hopefully I can get that. Guess I still have it. Let's put it here. Alright, back to our ship. So dang, now DeFreeze is dead. Oh shit. Let's find a way out of here. I think I'm going the right way. What was that? Thought I just saw something.
Keep moving. I'm right behind you.
Poor Niles is gonna be sick.
This is an urgent message for all Earth Directorate agents. The spatial rift situation has deteriorated significantly. The rifts threatening a majority of our colonies and our Earth Directorate bases, including this one, have entered their final stages. If you see a rift that looks like this, you are in grave danger. You have at most a matter of months before everything in your local system is destroyed. The seriousness of this situation cannot be overstated. Therefore, Directive Alpha Omega is hereby invoked. You are fully authorized to do everything in your power to find a way to close the rifts. Along with this message, the entirety of our rift data has been sent to your local surveillance satellite. Analyze this data. Law willing, you will find a way to unlock any secrets it has resisted yielding to us. The fate of humanity now depends on you.
Acknowledging receipt of emergency mission parameters update, including activation of Directive Alpha Omega. Commander is now released from any and all agent guidelines. The full parameters are as follows. The agent has full authority to handle the mission in any manner they see fit. No exceptions. The extreme nature of stated emergencies supersedes any other considerations. I have also detected competing priorities in the new mission objectives. The surveillance data from the satellite confirms DeVries's assertion of a prototype modulator on Praetor that may be used to manipulate rifts. Acquisition is required to be able to bypass any new or existing miniature ground-level rift anomalies you may encounter. You are also tasked with finding a way to process the Earth Directorate rift data. The archive computer on Cloister would be best suited to this purpose. Agents are permitted to cooperate with local governments and other political entities at their discretion, even under normal directives, which you are no longer bound by. Both Auntie's Choice and the Order have previously controlled the archive, and may be open to working with you to regain access. Seeking their assistance is recommended. Coincidentally, both delegates also escaped the station and have sent messages expressing gratitude. It seems they feel they owe you their lives and have asked to meet with you at their respective headquarters. Returning to mission objectives. Do you have a preference for which to pursue first, Commander? This unit strongly advises against randomly pressing buttons on the astrogator, unless death is the desired outcome.
Yeah. Let's do the rifts first.
Acknowledged. Due to the rift's expansion, both Cloister and Praetor show a high preponderance of miniature rifts. Proceed with caution. It is worth noting that the Order of the Ascendant is headquartered on Cloister. You've also received a message from Auntie's Choice. This unit can relay its contents now, should you wish. The message has also been sent to your private terminal. Greetings, morally gray potential contractor. You've been pre-selected for membership in Auntie's Choice Esteemed and Valuable Disposable Agent Program. Report on board the ACS Undisputed Claim for details on this exciting opportunity. Signed, Auntie Cleo. It appears you now have permission to visit Auntie's Choice headquarters aboard its flagship, Commander. You may use the astrogator to navigate there at any time.
Tough. All right, so we got a couple missions. So we did finish that last one. Now we got 2 more. Main quest. And we were going to do the one with the rift first. Of course. And dang, Niles wants to talk to us. So let's talk to him real quick.
What is wrong with you?
Ooh, forgot.
You benched me, even when you knew how important this mission was to me. DeVries is dead, so that's one thing you got right. But I should have been there. I should have been the one to pull the trigger. You waiting for a pat on the back? I don't give a damn about keeping my hands clean. This was my one chance to get answers, and you robbed me of it. No. But it might have helped me finally lay him to rest. No, you shouldn't have. I need some space for now. But I'll be ready for whatever comes next. Once I stop seeing red.
Boy, you better stop seeing red now. I'm kicking you out the ship. But alright, guys. I knew he was going to be mad. I forgot to bring him, but I had Tristan with me and I wanted to test him out. But we are at the end of the video, guys. If you enjoy this type of content and you want us to see us play any other type of game, make sure you like, share, and subscribe for more Outer Worlds 2. It's your boy Mighty Will, signing out.